Hello, my loves, my darlings. I am so excited to be back. So, as many of you know, I have been working really hard to shift the focus of this side of chaos coaching. For a little while, I was doing relationship coaching and helping couples reestablish and reignite their relationships. But over the last year or so, I've really gone back to my core teachings, and that's the sacred life list method. So, with that being said, I want to welcome you back to the Coffee with Christine show. This is going to be a new, revamped, refreshed way of approaching life. We're going to have sponsors. We're going to really be going all in on bringing you the best content, bringing you the best information, and really looking to put the great vibrations out there to really help people. I'm on a mission. I'm on a soul mission for my heart, for my soul, and we are going to be just building great connections with people. That's what this is all about. This is all about working towards a brighter future for ourselves, for our children, for our family. And this is going to be the way that we show the ones that we love how to do it for themselves. And we show them that by loving ourselves, pulling in for law of attraction, and really enjoying life the way it's meant to be lived in balance with time for the important things. That's what this podcast is all about. We're going to be talking about self-care and really how to truly love yourself. We're going to be talking about law of attraction and manifesting the life that you want and you deserve. And we're going to be talking about time management, things that you can do to prioritize your goal and prevent burnout. A lot of my clients are female entrepreneurs who are just overwhelmed with everything that has to get done. And it doesn't have to be like that. And that's why I'm here. I want to share with you my story and the story of others and really build up to our fullest potential, who we're meant to be. We're all in this conglomeration of good energy, bad energy. And I want to put great vibrations, great love, great energy, and fuel your day with great inspiration. So, with that being said, a little bit about me. I've been a certified master life coach. I founded this side of chaos coaching based on, you know, helping women improve their self-esteem to really live better and fulfilling lives. And I do have a little bit of backstory, but I'm going to save that for October 1st. That's going to be a special story for you guys. But I want to know what you're sipping on today. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to do things a little bit differently than we did previously in my previous Coffee with Christine's. These are all still up on YouTube, so be sure to check them out. You get a little bit of insight into who I am, how far I've come on this journey. But what we're going to be doing every single day, we're going to be pulling a tarot card. And of course, I don't have my tarot deck with me, but we'll do that starting tomorrow. We're going to be doing a tarot card to set our intention for the beginning of today's show. We're going to be talking about what we're sipping. So I want you to make sure you have a fantastic, delicious cup of coffee, tea, water, whatever it is you're drinking this morning. I want to know what it is. I want to know what's in your cup. All right. Now, you can't really see. I'm sorry. The light's awful. We're going to be working on some studio updates and everything. I'm going to get like a little sound booth to be able to do more professional recording. Right now, I'm making do with what I have, getting this out there for you because I'm just so inspired to share this message with you. So, what I'm sipping is Great Vibes coffee. It's the harvest. It's the fall flavor. It's pumpkin spice with pumpkin spice creamer from Coffee Mate. New York came out. Sorry about that. But today's topic is going to be why self-care is necessary. That's going to be the main topic. We have a couple little bits and information on some other things, but let's go ahead and let's dive on in. And we all hear that self-care is necessary. And it's just so unfortunate that it's so much easier said than done. Let's be real, let's be honest. Life gets crazy, life gets out of hand sometimes, and we have a tendency, especially women, to put ourselves last, to not take care of ourselves for the sake of everyone else. And that is such backwards programming on our part because that's how we create burnout. So, let me share a little bit of wisdom here for you. If you are overwhelmed, you're not doing it right. You're not doing this whole life balance thing right. And that's okay. Awareness is the first step, right? You want to make sure that you are doing what is necessary to take care of you first and foremost, because without you, there's not going to be a family. There's not going to be everything else going on. You have to be here, you have to be present, and you have to be focused on the things that are important to you. And you can't do that without setting up your self care. So, just as we move forward, guys, I have a hospital right down the road from me, so every once in a while you'll hear the ambulances. There are going to be times where I'm either recording in my kitchen or outside with the ducks. So there's going to be noise. There's going to be life happens. So welcome to my chaos. Okay. So something. Let's get back to what we were talking about. Self care is necessary. If you're overwhelmed, you're not doing it right. Right. If you're feeling stressed, you're ready to break down. You're not doing it right, and that's okay. Because that's an easy fix. It really truly is. And it's just a matter of shifting your perspective on how to fix it. All right. All you have to do is take 10 minutes to find something fun for yourself. That's it. That's it. Set 10 minutes aside, whether it's 10 minutes in the shower, whether it's a 10-minute drive, or sit in your driveway for 10 minutes listening to a favorite podcast or reading a book. Just set a timer for 10 minutes. That's it. Give yourself 10 minutes each day and start there. That's a great place to start. All right. Now, I want to let you guys know today's sponsor is Great Vibes Coffee. Great friends, great coffee, great vibes. So it's my favorite coffee. I love it because they have all types of different I'm sorry, the sirens are in the background and they're distracting me so much. I feel so bad. Um Great Vibes Coffee. They've got which I absolutely love. The Duck Rescue coffee. It's called Quackers. So Great Vibes Quackers will go and sponsor duck rescue efforts. There's the chakra. There's the chakra cleansing energy. You got to check it out. So I'll put the link in below. You definitely want to check out Great Vibes Coffee because if you're sipping on great vibes, you're going to spread great vibes. So let's do that. All right. Going into our second topic of today is law of attraction is where it's at. And I don't say that lightly. I know a lot of my listeners and followers are people who are very spiritual based people. This is not going to be a spiritual podcast because I do think while it's something that it's important for you to know who you are at your core, what you believe in. I'm not here to teach you religion. I'm not here to preach on spirituality. I am here. You make your choices as far as that goes. I'm here to support your choices in your spiritual journey. All right. As I said, I do tarot, but I do a lot of meditation. I also find myself praying a lot. So there is no right or wrong way, in my opinion, to do the spirituality thing, whatever feels good for you. I like to start the days with the tarot cards just because that helps give us a focal point for that energy. But it's not about reading the future. It's not about, um, it's a different perspective, and it's an objective perspective on how you can look at things. And I like being able to take in all the views, all the thoughts, and all the angles of things as I'm thinking about them. I see things from every different perspective if I can, and tarot card reading allows me to do that. So I'm a little woo. There's a whole, okay, we're not going to lie. There's a whole lot of woo. There's a whole lot of law of attraction, the crystals, the gem. That's me. That's me. And if you're someone who is into all the amethyst crystals and the rose quartz and the tarot card reading and energy reading, we're going to get along great, because this is everything is based on your energy, right? So law of attraction is based on your energetic vibration to the universe. Everything's all about energy, and that's my jam. So that's what we're going to be talking about in this podcast. All right. Now, something that I want to share with you guys is manifesting is a lot easier than people think. It really is. It depends on what you're trying to manifest. Now, a lot of my inspiration comes from Abraham Hicks. So a lot of the things that I might reference are going to sound familiar to you, because when I think in the voice of Abraham, and I think in connection with Abraham. So a lot of that information sounds familiar, because it should be if you listen to Abraham Hicks. But manifesting is easy. Except we have a really big tendency to focus on the negative stuff and call in the negative stuff rather than the positive stuff. So, in this show, we are going to be focusing on doing everything we can to manifest the positive stuff. So much so that I'm really kicking this around, and I would love to do this, is I would love to hear your stories of great news. Like, I would love to be able to do like a small section on a Thursday or Friday and be able to do, listen to this report. This is amazing. This is such great energy. This is such great love. This is everything that we want to put out to the world kind of stories. So if you guys come across any news stories or anything like that, let me know and send me the link. You can always message me on Facebook and send me the link to anything that you think that I need to be sharing with you guys. Okay. Sorry. All right. So law of attraction is where it's at. Manifesting is easy. It's a lot easier than we think it is. Have you ever noticed? This is fascinating. I love this. That's good coffee. Is whenever you think about a red car, you notice a red car. And then all of a sudden you notice red cars everywhere. Everywhere. You can't go anywhere without seeing a red car of some type. It's because you're shifting your focus onto that. And because you're calling attention to it, and it's in the foremost front of your mind, you're going to see it more. So when you're, excuse me. So it's the same thing when you're looking for good things. You're going to find more good things. You're going to experience more good things to see and embrace and enjoy. And that's how easy manifesting is. Think of a red car. I would love for you guys to pick something fun today. Pick butterflies or pennies, or pick something that's meaningful to you that you don't normally see. Put it out there. Let the universe know, hey, I love the way this penny feels in my pocket, and focus on what it is a little bit, feel good about it, and then see what happens. I want you guys to keep tally of how often you guys see things. That would be like a cool ongoing game. So pick something fun to focus on today, manifest it. See how easy manifesting is. Okay? All right. So we have our other sponsor today, and that is This Side of Chaos Coaching. Now, We are on a mission to help overwhelmed moms and business women find balance and restore that balance to their personal and professional lives so they can finally focus on what's important. If it's family, if it's the business, you're able to focus because you're not being pulled in too many different directions. There's finally a balance and a bit of a structure to your day to be able to upgrade yourself and be the best version of yourself. And that is brought to you by this side of chaos coaching. All right. So, point number 3. Whoop. So, tip number 3 is I'm already getting messages. Look at that. Yay. I'll turn that down. So, point number 3, time management. All right. And this is something that I'm not the best with times, which is why I created a couple little tools and things to help keep myself on track. And that is actually the core foundation of my business. Is my tool became almost like my life vest. It helps keep me life vest. It helps keep me afloat. It helps keep me focused and organized on the things that have to get done. And one of the things that I found really astounding is that 82% of people, 82, do not use some type of formal time management system. That's a huge amount. And think of how much time you waste on Facebook and not doing the things that you probably should be doing. You are really shortchanging yourself. What could you be doing that is going to skyrocket you into the best life that you deserve to be living? But if you're playing on Facebook and you're scrolling through Instagram and you're spending 2 hours pinning on Pinterest and it's not work or self improvement related, we need to look at your time management. That's it. We need to take a peek there and see what you can do to tweak it. A lot of women tell me that they don't have time. You were just spending that whole entire time you were on the grocery store line scrolling through Facebook. You could have sent a text message to someone who's important to you or sent out that work email. And instead of prioritizing your communication, your relationships, you're spending watching cat videos. So it's time to start taking a look at time management a little bit differently. And that's where my Sacred Life program really comes into play. And that's not something we're really going to be talking about here, just because this is about you. This is about what you can do immediately to really start shifting and really start up leveling and start feeling good. This is what you can do to start feeling good, like immediately. All right. And I want that for you. I want everyone to feel like they have control over their work-life balance. I want you to feel like you're supported. I want you to feel like you have all the resources and insight and everything that you need to get started. This is a starting point. This is a journey, and this is a starting point. And this is where we work together to build you up. That's why you're here. You're listening to the podcast to be uplifted, to learn, to grow. And I'm so excited to be able to share what I know, what I've learned, my journey. I want to share other people's journeys with you. So there is a lot of moving and growing and building that is happening, starting with this podcast. So I am thrilled to have you join me. So we're just going to do a quick recap. So today we covered why self-care is necessary. If you're overwhelmed, you're doing it wrong and it's easy. Focus on something fun just for a few minutes. Law of attraction. Law of attraction is where it's at. It's easy to manifest. Pick something fun today to manifest and keep track and make sure you tell me what you guys are manifesting. And tip number 3, start thinking about some type of formal time management system. You are above that 82%. You are part of that 18% of people who want to be successful, who are driven to be successful. And it starts with managing your time and prioritizing your goals and getting something in place. That's all there is. Get something that works for you in place to manage your time. So you can call in law of attraction and manage to take care of yourself as well. Life is meant to be fulfilling, guys. And if you're not, you're doing it wrong, and that's okay. That's why you're here. You're going to get all the help you need from this podcast. So I would love to have you join me tomorrow. We are going to be talking about some of the success stories. I'm doing some research and I've got a couple clients that I'm going to be tapping into about success stories, about what happens when you actually start putting yourself first. And tomorrow, you're going to get some special insight and some special information on becoming your own success story. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. Tell me your aha moments. Post them in the comments. You're finding this on Spotify, on YouTube, on Facebook. I'm everywhere. I'm trying to be everywhere. So if you know someone who would benefit from this podcast, share it. Like it, love it, share it. Let's get the message out there. Let's help as many people as possible. Spread the loves, spread the great vibes, and let's get going. Thanks for joining me on the Coffee with Christine show. We'll talk to you soon.